Hello there, you beautiful people. My name is Willow, and welcome back to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance Forever, where today we're going to be casting a long one. So go ahead and grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some food, because we're going to be here on Seton's Clutch for a 4v4 for a nice long while. Let's just go ahead and get into introducing our players, but right before I do that, I am casting live I'm co-casting with the Duelist Landfest, April 27th, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Be there if you're awesome, and if you're not there, you're still awesome. You're watching this video, you're cool. Team 1 up here at the top, Team 2 down here at the bottom. Let's start with our air player, none other than the yellow UEF known as Chorizo Noob, going first land. Then down to the rock position, we have ourselves a blue Cybran going by the name of Harzer99, going first land, second air. Then oh Jesus, I don't know what my voice just did. To the middle, we have the purple UEF going first land by the name of Rinsei. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to say it. Ren, he's a cool dude. He's in the Discord. Join the Discord. Then over to the beach position, we have the gray Seraphim by the name of Luca2512. And they've gone first land. Moving on to Team 2's air slot, we have the green Seraphim going by the name of Boom Dash. Then up to the rock position, we have ourselves the green UEF going by the name of Darky M, or Dark YM, or Darkum. And then to the front position for Team 2, we have the red Aeon going by the name of Explosive. Then down to the beach position, we have the green UEF going by the name of It's Go Time. And that is all of our players. We have a lot of green players down here in the bottom. That's gonna be fun. So yes, as I said, very, very long match on the cards. And I'm hosting the Landfest tourney along with the Duelist. It's gonna be very fun. It's for charity. Show up, throw some money at charity. You can write it off on your taxes. I think, maybe. Don't quote me on that. It might not be write-offable, but I would assume it would be, as most charities are. We do have a landed hummingbird over here, just having itself a good old time, really fucking up that engineer's reclaim pattern. Look at that engineer. He's so diligently trying to and then failing to reclaim that plane. Oh, now there's two of them. That's really not cool. Either way, that's gonna be dealt with apparently. Now we have two T1 bombers now out from Harzer99. Let's go ahead and check exactly how these bombers do track their progress and the such. Meanwhile, we wait. Oh, get them. Zeus, bring the lightning! And with that, 2 engineers go down, which is not fun. Could possibly lose 3 power generators if incredibly unlucky. The second bomber is now coming in towards another engineer. Gonna get that engineer. 3 more engineers gonna go. Oh, 2. That's 4 engineers. 5, 6 on the way. Oh, nope, didn't drop his bomb. Unfortunate. There's 6. That's a mass extractor being killed, so that's 6 engineers and a mass extractor. And we're gonna see another engineer go down, so that is going to be 7 engineers and a mass extractor at the very least. 8 engineers. That was an engineer, yes? No, maybe not. I don't know. And then we have interceptors coming to shoot down to the bomber. No! Bomber man, don't do this to me! He's dead. He died right next to that mass extractor. He will not have a grave, for he did not achieve the level required to get his own name, so we don't have anything to write on this tombstone. And then we have Rinsei and Explosive. Very cool members of my Discord community. You should go ahead and join up. You can talk to these dudes. They're really cool. They're really knowledgeable. They play a mean game of FAF. And they are currently beating the shit out of each other. They were also allies in my Dark Heart tourney. a team of two working together. Of course, there they were going by Bloodthirst and Bloodborne, but still changed their names back to their normal names, and Rinsei is going to be pushed off into the water, where he will submerge to probably get an upgrade. I'm going to guess T2. I think he's going to get T2. You usually get T2 or gun, but Luca, the beach player, has shown up from out of the ether, out of the water, walked his comm all the way over from his starting location. I mean, of course, how else would you get to the middle? And is going to be fighting with the Aeon comm of Explosive. And yes, indeed, we do, of course. Rinsei tries to come back on land. I don't think you're going to get back on land that easily. But Explosive, we do have to remember, got bombed quite heavily. Does still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 factories when it's all said and done is the plan, apparently. Don't quite know if you can afford 12 factories. That's a heavy mass stall, but still has a lot of units. Has the Auroras, can abuse the range as he continues to trade shots with his former ally. The love cannons of doom as they were. And we have our first naval unit, a frigate, out from It's Go Time. Going to be trying to frigate rush the opposing naval player. This is a huge rating disparity between the beach and the rock player. On the Southern Ocean, we have an 1800 in Harzer versus an 1100 in It's Go Time. And then meanwhile, on the other ocean, we have much the same, a 1700 versus an 1100, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Game quality, relatively balanced at 94%. Both Luca and Rinsei being pushed off. Usually whenever a second comm shows up, it's a heavy advantage over to the player who has two comms on their team. Like two comms up here, it's heavily advantage to that team. But over here, we're seeing Explosive masterfully using the Aeon's Aurora's range to bully out both commanders, and now starting to make headway towards the base of Rinsei. Could be dangerous for Team 2. Have to keep an eye on that. Damage and range instead of T2, of course, coming out, so I was entirely wrong. T2 on the way for Dark IM, which is an interesting choice, I guess, if you want T2 power, but you don't want to build a T2 air factory. That's a way to do it. Reclaim ANT XD. He is going to reclaim that interceptor, poor little Cyclone, going to die. Even after pointing it out, Dark YM doesn't bother to lift it up. So that's just an inefficient play, just literally gifting mass. That was so much mass just straight up gifted over to Chorizo Noob. Chorizo Noob going to be a powerhouse after getting that 15 or 16 mass, whatever the hell it's worth. Meanwhile, a bunch of Ingies being dropped. Actually, 15 or 16 mass? That's probably wrong. 1 second. How much does an air scout cost? Or an interceptor cost? 50 mass. No, it's like 25. Or no, even more than that, like 20 or like 35 mass. Because it's 80% of the value of the unit. And he got all of it because he reclaimed the unit from being alive to being in his coffers. That's a Thunderhead frigate on the way. Has a lot of radar towers, which is interesting. And the naval factories for Dark YM are going to be built rather far forward, and there's already a bunch of naval units built up for Luca 2512, who will be assaulting this position. Do they have knowledge of this? They do. So over here on Team 2, it does look like there's a good chance Dark YM's forward naval production is going to be shut down, but we do see multiple naval factories being built up, and a DN1T1 torpedo launcher being built, going to be able to hopefully defend this area a little bit better than possibly could have in the past. And we do have another one being built up over at this rock. The rocks, I did not mention it, but were taken by the respectful owners of the rocks. Or the islands. This island and this island both going to the teams they're supposed to. Left island to left team, right island to right team. And then, yeah. More Thunderheads. All of these Thunderheads floating about. Which, it's interesting, because the Thunderheads look like they have an area in the... Can you stop moving? Okay, this one. God damn it, why are you microing you're microing them against nothing? You silly git. Let's see, that's not a UEF frigate. That's not what I want. You know what? I can't even show it to you, because these units won't stop moving their damn units. Also... Why is that still showing up? Okay, whatever. Whatever, that tracking thing was bothering me at the beginning, at the top. Let's go ahead and just check on the reclaim numbers in the early game. We can see that Explosive managing to get the lion's share of the reclaim in the middle with 9.4 thousand. Dark YM managing to get a lot of reclaim himself at 8.4 thousand. And in general, Team 2 has managed to gather over 5,000 more reclaim this match, so that's going to be significant. Because very early on, 5,000 mass makes a huge difference. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of Cyclones trying to chase down. That's a Blackbird. That's not something you're gonna chase down, I'm afraid. T3 air being achieved by both teams. We do have a pause, apparently, but, you know, the pause is gone, so that's that dealt with. And, the naval production out for Dark YM seemingly gonna be shut down, but there's just a whole ton of naval factories, and over here we have a bunch of torpedo launches, so this is gonna be a little bit harder to break. Do we have T2 on the way yet? We do not, which is a mistake. That's just straight up a mistake. At this point, you have already asserted some form of naval dominance. Get T2 and eco up like an eco whore. And you will have a lot of navy already. You'll already have the frigate advantage, which is very important. And as long as you can manage to kill off some more naval production facilities, you'll stay in the lead. Even right now, you have 4 factories with varying levels of assistance. From none to little to moderate, and another moderate. That's not like a whole ton. But still, you have a lot of naval production, but you're gonna need T2. You always need T2 Navy to win games on Setons, unless you're doing some kind of cheese-dropping build. Now we have one of those Seraphim weirdly named spy planes. Going back, let's go ahead and check on the scouting. We can see that both teams have scouted quite a little bit of their opponents, this team having pretty much knowledge of every structure on the map, whereas the same can't necessarily be said for Team 2. Team 2 has not scouted quite as well. Rinsei started Shield and then decided to cancel it. Luca getting some form of upgrade. T2 for Luca on the way, and Tactical Missile Launcher. So that's a Tactical Missile Launching Seraphim Commander. There is TMD already up on both of these, on all of them. This is going to be a very ineffectual situation, I would believe. Is Luca going to assist Rinsei? No, Rinsei still not going to get that shield he oh so desperately wanted. Is Luca... Where are you going with this comm? Please tell me it's something Ooh, gonna load up in a transport. He could drop his comm right here into the middle of, like, this little cove harbor area and just drop tactical missiles into the base of Dark YM, which would be exceptionally clever. I do enjoy that. Of course, that was just scouted. We have T3 air out of Explosive? No, Explosive was just given a scout. Is that something he wanted? I guess. I guess Explosive wanted a scout. We do... Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that beautiful tactic at play. Gonna be walking his comm forward to get some kills onto the mass extractors and possibly, most importantly, the T3 power generator. This big old generator of doom. I totally just realized, I always thought like there was some like glowing going on with this, but this has like literally nothing going on. There's no animation with this structure. Is there animation with other T3 power gens? I could have sworn they all have animation. Like this one has animations. nobody else has T3 power gens, but the UEF one just really low effort. The graphics designer on the UEF was just like, ha, squares. That's a dead mass extractor, and that's a buzzkill being built at record speed. That was an instantly built buzzkill. Okay, that's oh, and those tactical missiles are already completely shut down. But there's more exposed tactical missile launchers, tactical missile targets. I hope he realizes soon, because here soon we're going to need to set up tactical missile defense for all of this, if this is what's going to be happening. And we can see that the frigates, while in very close proximity of each other, not firing, listening to the naval treaty that says no naval conflict until exactly the 5-minute and 15-second mark, at which point we can engage in a full-on naval war with our T1 frigates. And both players also respectfully agreeing to not hit the T2 phase. Oh, never mind. Dark YM broke that agreement. Oh, both of them broke the agreement, which is very unfortunate. War is inevitable now. There was a chance for peace, but now with the naval conflict rising in popularity, there will be no peace. Only war. Meanwhile, we have a bomber. Gonna get shot down before it drops a bomb at this rate. Oh, it almost hit the frigate, but it didn't quite manage it. Okay, so as I was saying, behind the back gun, of course, this one's on fucking fire. Nope, that's not a frigate. It looks like it has like a little thing for like a helicopter, like that little area underneath the back gun. Looks like you'd launch a helicopter off that. That'd be really cool. Not a real thing, but still would be cool. The Cybern destroyers have air staging, in case you... Or Cybern cruisers have air staging, in case you didn't know. Which, there isn't one around for me to show you the air staging, but just believe me on this one, they do. A lot of destroyers being produced by Harzer. Let's go ahead and check on the overall economies for the teams. I'm not going through each individual player. About 550 mass a second for Team 2 versus 650 for Team 1. That jumped up to 1,000 really quickly. Okay. Economies are fluctuating, but they're relatively in sync with each other, not too far apart. I think Reclaim is a bigger factor in the difference between... Yeah, Reclaim is pretty much the entire difference between Mass Collect of this game. Which is a big amount, because we can see about 13,000 more Reclaim for Team 2 over Team 1. And now we have Explosive joining the naval fight over here, but it's going to get sniped! No! No, the comm out from Luca gonna snipe Explosive's T2 naval HQ. Oh, those repairs aren't nearly fast enough, and that's a dead T2 naval factory. Only getting off 2 Exodus classes is going to be absolutely brutal. We do have a volcano going to be built, which is going to put an end to that happening again, but the fact that it happened the first time was a little bit bad. So... yeah. Yeah, that's just painful. Any salt? Can we go? Who paused? People upset about pauses. It's an online game, Mom. I can't pause it. Oh! Well, what's this pause button do? We have a beautiful spread of frigates. Just look at it. Where is it? It's go time. Just look at it. Complete knowledge. He's created a very safe situation down here in the southern naval pond. Is going to be in a very protected situation. Went through a lot of effort to make sure all of these frigates are facing the correct direction. And wow, are they actually all facing towards the opponent? Wow, that's ridiculous. That took way more micro than I would be willing to. And we have Rinsei unfortunately disconnecting. So I'm going to give some backstory because I've talked to the player who submitted this. And Rinsei disconnects because of something called load shedding. And if you are like me and you're an idiot and you don't know what that means, he lives in South Africa. Sometimes there's not enough power to go around, so they just randomly shut off power for people, which is not good. Very not good. Why? It's unfortunate, but I mean, I guess there's only so much power. So yeah, that's what happened here. He got load shedded, lost power to his entire house, and thus could not play FAF. I know, the tragedy, the worst thing there is that he couldn't play FAF. And 5 units were sent to Boom. What 5 units? Oh, he sent to the radar. Ooh, what a high level play, sending the radar and the 4 adjacent power, so this can become an omnisensor. I didn't really speak about the ratings of the players, but with Rinsei being unwillingly ejected from the game, I kind of should bring it up. We have a relatively decent spread of players. We have 2 1800s for Team 1, and then Rinsei was a 1400, but of course he's gone, and then an 1100. Whereas Team 2, we have 3 1700s and an 1100. So overall, I would definitely give the advantage over to Team 2, because the difference between a 1700 and 1800 rated player is relatively minimal. So yeah, it's just, it would definitely, if I was betting, I would bet on Team 2. But I actually do not know who wins this. I watched a decent amount of the replay. Oh my god, a Harzer control Cade. I don't remember this. Harzer, you control K, he control K to he control K to ACU instead of a Mex. XD 1800 rated accident. Oh no, that's so bad. You know how we were talking about rating and all of that junk? You can throw that out the window when 2 of your teammates just randomly leave at the 20-minute mark. Now we have Chorizo Noob in a absolutely painful situation. Is he spending all of his mass? No, he's not. He needs to start spending mass. That's a Galaxy-class battleship on the way. That is a pretty little ship. Do we have any cruisers? Are we going to see a Cybern cruiser? I was so excited to show you the Cybern cruiser thing, but apparently it's just not going to happen. Yeah, just not going to happen. And he doesn't really have a reason to. He has air production out the ass, so he's gonna rely on ASF, as all the good players do. They rely on their ASFs. Luca is now, unfortunately, the only player on Team 2 who has, or on Team 1 who has not a lot of eco. He's very behind economically. Wow, that's a lot of mass. 800 mass a second at 20 minutes. You could probably just start building a Maver. You could just start building a Maver and get the bare minimum to defend everywhere. That's a legitimate choice at this point. With 754 mass a second, if you can hold on to the majority of it by just playing somewhat defensively, and there's nothing currently here that's just going to immediately threaten a death of him. No cancer, please. I'm doing lovely 3 base. That's exactly when the cancer happens. When one player has this much economy and is not really under any pressure, that's immediately when the other team's like, all right, where's the most annoying tactic in my tactic book? Let me open it up and tax this player's APM by doing something that requires a lot of focus to stop. So, yeah, and that's a lot of scouts coming out from Chorizo. Chorizo, a paranoid man, but is it paranoia if what you were fearing comes to be true? Then you were just visionary, I guess. Lots of Seraphim destroyers, but unfortunately there's a lot more green than gray over here. Like, that's a lot of green things, not a whole ton of gray things. You want more gray things if you're the gray player. Not a lot of T3 mexes either. We can see full T3 has been transitioned to for Dark YM. I don't want to say Darky. It sounds... It implies something that I don't want implied. Why is your name so goddamn difficult? Why name yourself Dave? You know, fuck it. From now on, you're Dave. I'm not fucking around with your name no more, Dave. Boom and Chorizo. Let's see who has more ASF. I think I know. 211 ASF for Chorizo and 115 for Boom. So Boom has to take the most efficient turns in history of FAF to win this air fight. We have a large naval battle going on, which is beautiful to look at. In this view, I know you can't really tell who's winning, but it's not about that. It's not about who's winning and losing. It's about the very pretty pictures. Look at them. It's so pretty. I could just stare at things like this all day, couldn't you? In case you were wondering, though, just from the looks of it, I'm seeing a bunch of frigates still for Luca, but Dave, the green UEF player, has now way more teched up units and probably the same amount of frigates. So I'm guessing that Dave, who is randomly 30 minutes into a cast, been name changed. You're welcome, Dave. It's a much better name for you. Yeah, this is bad. The Neptune. Okay, so there's a little bit of play here. The Neptune is much better at dealing with destroyers, but sucks against battleships because it gets outranged, and even whenever it's in range, I'm pretty sure it gets outdamaged by a battleship. Oh, it's wiggling! Oh, it's wiggling. It's wiggling. Oh, it's no longer wiggling. I liked you better when you wiggled. Fucking. I wonder. I've never tried this. Wiggly boy. Ah, it doesn't work. I tried it. I tried to name him the Wiggly Boy for the people. But alas, the Neptune class Wiggly Boy is the USS Wiggly Boy, or the UEFSS what USS United States ship. The UEFS Wiggly Boy. United Earth Federation ship Wiggly Boy. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Over here, he's still making Neptunes. Does he know something I don't? Probably. Finally, a Summit class battleship has been produced. Are we really we're just gonna do galaxies all day? In the southern pond, we can see some Omen-class battleships. They don't look as impressive, but they are definitely super impressive with those cannons. You can just see them fly across the sky, and anything they hit just immediately disintegrates. And it does seem that the way the match is going right... Oh my god, that's a lot of torp bombers. 1 second. Guys, we got a beauty alert. Oh, just look at it. Just look at it. Stare upon my empire of destruction. Oh gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Torpedo bombers everywhere. I just got A on Ingy. I want boys. Is that a dead... Wow, these battleships are... How many kills do each of these battleships have? 7, 6, 10... Okay, a lot less impressive than I thought it would be. Those torp bombers seemingly doing quite a bit. Oh my word, that is a lot. My air developed... Oh no, I can't say that. You all can read that unless I censor it. I legit wanted to move legit went to a move order I didn't give XD. I still have 300 ASF. Well, mine just literally went into yours and IDK what they did. Didn't follow what I told them. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Also, Chorizo, did you lie? You don't have 300 ASF, you have 181. Dirty, filthy liar. Versus 56. I mean, it may as well be 300, but still. That's a lot of torpedo bombers still. And we can see even more beautiful action taking place. I love this camera angle. Can I, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Wow. This game allows you to do a lot of things that most other games... Like, look how closely I can zoom in. I can almost drink that water. Okay, I'll stop being stupid. So the implications of this are... This side of the map is just completely fucked for Team 1. Wow, all of the mass extractors were gifted over by Explosive to a big pal over here named Boom. So Boom is gonna be in a... That's a Yelona Oz. So yes, implications. This area completely fucked. That's a lot of Galaxy battleships. They're gonna start blowing up everything. That's how that works. Meanwhile, on this side, because of the Stork's intervention and the fact that there's a ton of there were a ton of battleships, and this is still a little bit fucked, but not quite as fucked as it could be. This is going to be a difficult hold for our good friend Luca, but Luca does have a chance to hold it. He could, of course, go for this route, which is a good route, of just get Zooies and fuck up the targeting of literally every unit on screen. It's like one of the best things Zooies do. On top of being hover, on top of doing decent damage when they hit, they fuck up all of the pathing. They can fuck up pathing. They can fuck up targeting. If your enemy's ships are shooting Zooies instead of your battleships, then that's good for you. So yeah, just in general, a decent strategy. We have these giant cannons. It's strange to me that of all of the ships in the game, like all of the battleships in the game, the summits are the only ones who use their cannons like a real battleship would. Meanwhile, though, they have probably one of the most unrealistic designs for a battleship with, like, you see those giant wings holding everything off to the side? I don't think that would work too well for you. I love naval stuff. I mean, this would wow, I never noticed how deep it went into the water, though. Wait, no, it doesn't go that deep in the water. The water's too reflective. I can't see how deep it goes into the water. Either way. Yeah, that's a dead battle. That's 2 dead battleships. That's a lot of mass. Speaking of mass, 127,000 mass. And I'm pretty sure if you zoom in right here, that's half of the mass in the entire map. Just right... Even like right here. This is still like half of the mass on the map. And down here you have like the other half of the mass, which is redonkulous. Wow, that's a lot of carnage. Wow! These galaxies went to work way faster. And whenever I said that the summits are the only ones that fire realistically, generally you didn't fire battleship cannon. You fired them on a turret basis. You fired all 3 from the turret. You didn't do this weird like, oh, I'll fire 1 from the triple mounted guns at a time, which that's a high rate of fire, but ranging would be a little bit of a bitch. Wow, this is a surprisingly effective hold out from Luca, and Luca's no longer getting, like, massive assistance from Chorizo. Chorizo sent a lot of torpedo bombers over here, kind of stopped the wave from killing him, and now he has so many structures, but he can't be... He's somehow not mass stalling. Is there overflow? No, there isn't. Wow! 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 Is he building factories just to be meat shields? He's not even producing with, like, most of these factories. Most of these factories are just like, ha! Shoot at this, bitch! Oh, this is not good. It's go time. Over here, sitting. Who made that song? The one that goes like, I used to rule the world or something. That's him right now. He's looking over his destroyed empire. It was like a big meme-y song. People memed on the song. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's check on the progress of the Yolona Os. 50%, exactly halfway done. I'm a genius. I knew that. I didn't. Didn't know that at all. T3 on the way. Wow, that is a lot of tele-defense. That is 16 triads and 13 normal PD and a bunch more normal PD and then some, like, SMD. That's just going to be a very well-defended place by the looks of it. And a lot of reclaim going on. Let's just go ahead and check on reclaim. 12,000 for Teresa Noob, 30,000 for Luca, 33,000 for Boom, Dark YM Dave, sitting on 37,000, 6.1 thousand for its go time, and 41,000 for Explosive. That's a lot of fucking reclaim. Of course, he is reclaiming his dying base, which is not fun, I would imagine. Can you use sniper bots to kill off battleships? Find out in next episode of Willow's Duality Fafcast series, otherwise known as Willow's Faf Shit on the YouTube playlist. Okay, I do have to admit, despite being a huge Aeon fan, the way that this thing walks is, like, weird as fuck. Oh, that looks so weird. Like, normally from this angle, it doesn't look so bouncy, but once you really zoom in and look at it, it's like bouncing. It's a bouncy boy. I could rename him to Bouncy Boy if the game's replay system was cooler and let me do stuff like that. That's a lot of summits. Okay, so this impressive hold I was talking about becoming less impressive by the second. Does look like this side of the map is eventually going to collapse, but it's a race right now. It's a race to see if they can break this in time to deal significant damage to Chorizo. Because you need to start killing off some of this eco. That's a lot of TMD. How much TMD does he have in total? He has 84 buzz kills. That is indeed a buzz kill. Wow. Monkey Lord being built off the coast of Team 2. Which is, that is one way to end a game, is throw a Monkey Lord at the situation. We have a Patron Strategic Missile Defense over here. Did he ever get up like any... Oh, that's a normal nuke launcher. That's, interesting. Definitely going with the route of more nukes equal better. How much eco do you have? That is a horrible mass stall. But meanwhile, you have a 70, almost 80% complete Yolona Os, not Yathoda. Yolona Os. Man, if you are stalling 400 mass building a Yathoda, you really got to reevaluate your life options and start, like, investing in, like, some kind of pyramid scheme or something. Find some way to make money. I know pyramid schemes are called pyramid scheme. Daryl, shut up. I know they don't make you money. Unless you run them, because they're a scam. That's gonna die. Like, that's very dead. I don't care how much repairing you're doing. You're not gonna outdo... How many governors is that? Excuse me? 28 governors? Yeah, you're not going to just, like, out-heal 28 governors worth of DPS with T1 engineers. I'm sorry, but what you need now is tactical missile defense, and a fuckload of it. You may be asking, how much is a fuckload? Well, if you were wondering about that, it is a actual measurement. It's part of the metric system. And what it means is one load of fucks is what it is. That's the definition of a fuckload. It's one load of fucks. However many you can get into the back of your pickup truck, that's what a fuckload is. You may be asking, like, don't pickup trucks have different amounts? Yes, not all fuckloads are the same. Fuck off now. We have the walkie boys. The destroyers have learned. The fish have learned the land, and they will start farming it soon. For that sweet, sweet cyberness. Bulwark shield boats stopping any kind of protection going on. This is pretty doomed, right? Like, there's no way all of this lives. You have battleships to kill off the TMD, and then you have literally a fuckload of governors, as we just got done covering. 26 governors is approximately one fuckload. Let's see if he can manage to get 2 fuckloads. The Monkey Lord has finished, which is a development that's not good for Team 2. Team 2 really needs to break through Luca and break through Luca quickly. Luca's still trying desperately to hold on. That's a lot of land factories. That's a desperate play. That's not gonna work. Unfortunately. But yeah, the Monkey Lord is a big problem, and we have a Yelona Os currently sitting at 95% complete. I don't know who's doing better at the moment. I genuinely don't know who's winning. Chorizo, Noob, and Luca are in a better situation from a map control perspective. But from a I'm gonna end the game perspective, I'm kind of leaning towards Team 2 because Boom has built a very, very beautiful structure. It's not quite as phallic as the Maver, but it fucks you just the same. Great quotes of 2021. It's not quite as phallic as the Maver, but it fucks you just the same. Oh, God. That one caught me. I caught myself off guard with that one. My mind is beautiful. Oh, wow, we have a very phallic object here that will fuck you just the same. Oh, that's about... Is that really... One second. I just... Ah, damn it. Does it not do it anymore? It's at 0 health. It should have burned away. Ah, that's sadness. How long does it take to burn away? I have no idea. Unless there's something on it that's like on paused construction that's maybe stopping it from fading away. That's a fat boy on the way, by the way. And we have a Monkey Lord. Oh my god, it's stuck. Is it stuck? What the fuck? 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 Is there nobody talking about this? Oh my word, how? How? Why? Who did this? Who allowed this to... This is Seton's. You're supposed to have Monkey Lords at literally every point on the map. How? How? Oh my word. You know what? At this point, I will say it. If somehow Team 2 come back and win this, they were robbed. Or Chorizo was robbed. Because this Monkey Lord dying should never happen. This Monkey Lord would have been able to walk right up in here and kill off all of this. Spider is broke. Oh, that's a normal nuke. That's a normal nuke. That's some tactical nuke. That's some nuclear point defense happening right here. Well, you know me. I'm a sucker for a good action shot. And I'm gonna go have to find where the second nuke is going. Oh, just look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. We just heard multiple strategic launches detected. Where is this one going? Is this one just going for the main base? Because if it is, it'll be shot down. Oh, God. Oh, that hurts so bad. In the comments right now, say God bless you, or Gesundheit, or God, your nose just made the loudest fucking noise, or was that a nose orgasm or a nosegasm? Put that in the comments if you made it this far. 45 minutes. That means about 30% of you are still with me. Out of those 30%, I'm guessing at least 50% of the 30% are asleep. Oh, God, my eyes are watering. That hurts so bad. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Okay. So, finally, we have a problem for Chorizo. Other than the Yelona Us, which is a problem. As a problem. But that's a problem you can deal with. That just takes 4 SMD to outdo a Yelona Us, and you can figure that out pretty easily by the rate at which nukes are coming at you. But we have 33 governors that are about to rip a new asshole to this side of Seton's. And that is not good. It's go time. You are lagging. Don't beat up on the man. He's a humble farmer with his mass fab farm. He's just farming. He's like Thanos in the end of the beginning and the end of the Infinity War and the beginning of Endgame. He's just a humble farmer. Also, I'm at -1 sim speed, and that looked wrong. That was 2 anti-nukes out of that anti-nuke. That was two launches, wasn't it? That launched 2, didn't it? I wish I could go backwards, because that looked like it launched 2. Okay. So what you need now... Oh, God. This is so bad. Oh, now he has to kill off Yelona Os. And the Yelona Os might have died to the Monkey Lord earlier, if... the Monkey Lord didn't... Oh my God, that's horrible. Why'd the Monkey Lord do that? Fucking Cybrans, figure it out. You all use legs for literally everything, and you're telling me a Monkey Lord can't figure out how to walk past a hill? Inferior Cybran design. Why don't you just go like Aeon, and instead of using legs for most things, and maybe we use legs a lot, but not everything, hover or fly. That's the better solution. Where is this nuke gonna land? Is it still going for the main base? Also, does this have anything loaded? It does. If it's still going for the main base, then it may get shot down again. Okay, it's skipping past the front base. We have teleporter on the way for Luca. Okay, so it is going to get shot down by this one, but I don't know if it can manage another round of Yelona launches. But we do have a teleporter on the way. Gun splash on the way. Nice 3v1 this game. Very. That's a problem. This one lands, doesn't it? There is 3 anti-nukes with the possibility of shooting down. Actually, maybe only 2. I think one of them got destroyed. That's yeah. There's only 1 anti-nuke that's loaded at the moment, and 2 sets of nukes going that way. Okay. Does this one get loaded again in time? I don't know. What about this one? Definitely not. This one? No. Nope. It's over. What the fuck is going on? Boom? How? Wait! There were nuke subs! Oh my God, I missed it! Oh, I missed the best nukes! Oh my god, I'm so bad at games. I didn't watch this one all the way through, so I didn't write down when everybody died, but that's... Wait! No, I'm not missing this one. Show me the beautiful explosion. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Okay. Wow, Luca survived that. Good job, Luca. What? Oh, my brain hurts so much, and my face hurts so much because I just sneezed like my fucking guts out. So, recap, because Willow is bad at casting, and go down in the comments and tell me how bad at casting I am. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nuke subs that nuked the Yelona and therefore killed Boom. And then the Yelona Os finally broke through the wall of SMD and killed off the main base of Chorizo. But what that has done effectively is nothing, because Chorizo's still on 700 mass a second. That's a fucking lot. And Luca is still on 34 mass a second. Dark SM is... Dave is at over 1,000 mass a second. So Dave still technically has an advantage, and somehow Explosive is still in this. Where the fuck is your comm, Explosive? Really? What upgrade are you possibly getting? Explosive. Starting teleporter? Teleporter on the way for Explosive. Strange. Oh, this is big though. So the nukes did not kill off the air factory. And wait, Luke has been defeated by Dark Y SM? How? Did he teleport in? He teleported in? Was that the comm of Luca or something? Why am I missing all of the comm deaths? Oh god, that sneeze. I blame it all on the sneeze. But yeah, I guess he teleported in because that's like the only nuke looking thing and it didn't kill off all the structures. So we're down to a 1v2. Hesitantly I say, with Explosive, who just got a teleporter and will kill himself in a minute. But I don't know if he will, but it's just a guess. Wow, that's a lot of Medusa. Like, that's an unhealthy amount of Medusa. Oh my word. Is this actually got like the capability of breaking through? It's now just heading towards Dark Dave. Dave! Explosive, what are you doing? You have teleporter. You don't need your legs anymore. Stop walking. Use your goddamn teleporter, you German. No, it's more efficient to use my legs to move short distances. No, just use the teleporter for every... Oh, he has to build power because he can't afford the teleporter. And his powers are gonna die to the Medusa that are incoming, which sucks. Oh, nope. Oh, yep, never mind. We can keep going. No, stop. Everybody, stop. Never mind, they're not gonna stop. That's gonna be a line of dead Medusa. So how exactly does Chorizo win this? I was thinking that when the Yelona finished, but now I'm also thinking it now. How does Chorizo win? Are you gonna teleport? You just have teleporter for show? Is it like a mating thing? Are you just trying to look cool for your mate? Woo them with your antics? I don't know. I got teleporter and didn't even use it. That's how you know I'm mate material. I won't throw myself away for nothing. Boy dead. Meanie. That's a lot of Zooies. Man, the Chorizo has just gone full, I'm gonna make T1 artillery. That's 118 Zooies, and that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's 118 Zooies, 251 Medusa. At any given time, he has 400 units of T1 mobile artillery. Which, may I remind you, is too fucking many. That's way more than a fuckload. That's at least 3 fuckloads of Medusa and Zooies. Alright, it's not gonna do anything, but it'll make me feel better. I'm setting it to +10 speed. As we wait to see what happens. That's a lot of nuke subs. That could be a dangerous situation. We still have all of those nuke subs from earlier. Do any of them have a nuke? Nope. Oh, you have a nuke? You don't? You do? You do? You do? You do? You don't? Okay, so you have a bunch of nuke subs. Do they have the range that you would like? Because they would need to hit around here, and they do. So doesn't this just end when you mass nuke the base over here? That only has 3 anti-nuke loaded, so unless there's more of these that I'm not seeing. Of course, there's probably one, like, over here, but does that even have the range to stop the nuke subs? No, it doesn't, really. Yeah, if the nuke subs just, like, launch from this angle and go in here, that's just dead, right? It's just, like, the equivalent of being dead. One has been deaded. What are you pinging? Why are you pinging an attack command? That's a lot of Volthus. Killing a lot of Medusa. That's a fat boy. And that is an Iazine. Iazine. Sounds like some kind of medication they give you when you get old and things stop working properly. That's more nuke subs. You know you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nuke subs. Enough to take out all of the anti-nuke in a single volley. And actually, I'm pretty sure if you launch with 7 nuke subs, if the anti-nuke is... If there's only one anti-nuke, even if it has all of its missiles, all 7 missiles it can hold, you still kill it. Nice. I want to quit. -2. TY, I don't give a fuck. What is it seeing? That's a GC. That's gonna be dead relatively soon. Because broadsword's strong. I don't even know where he's building broadswords. Oh, he still has all of this. Does he have a T3 Air HQ for UEF? He does. Unfortunately, this is all kind of at risk, but still. Wow. The power of Navy. Oh, we're up to -1 for a second because the ASFs are just moving in a straight line. Stop moving the ASFs and maybe we can finish this game this year. Huh? Alright, I'm just gonna sit back until something I find interesting happens. Just gonna look at this and I'm gonna take a drink. And I'm gonna enjoy myself. All right. You ever wonder what it looks like when it rains in Forged Alliance Forever? This is pretty close. Wow, that's a... Is that a skybox? Huh. I never noticed that, but like if you go in and you are at a reasonable place, like there's a skybox. But they also allow you to zoom out until you can see the edge of the skybox, which is strange. Alright. Strategic launch detected. Strategic launch detected. Oh, it's actually launches out of you. All coming for Harzer's original base, where he controlled Cade, and you can still see the mark on the ground when he left whenever he did not kill, in fact, the mechs, but his comm. This is still all just him launching nukes. That's dead. I don't know why there was an anti-nuke over there, but that's dead. Did he build a second anti-nuke yet? Did Dark build a second anti-nuke yet? He did. He has 3. But 2 of them aren't loaded. Seriously though, this could have been over a long time ago if he just launched that volley of nukes. Okay, please just keep launching nukes. Just keep launching nukes. You only have to launch 4. Why are you launching a nuke there? Oh, that's you. Why are you launching only 1 nuke? Launch all of them! Select them all and launch them all right at his fucking ACU. What? Oh my god, did he just get... Okay, you know what? Never mind. That makes up for it. That anti-nuke fucking up and using 2 anti-nukes earlier I was gonna say the Monkey Lord getting fucked up. What the hell is going on? The Monkey Lord getting fucked up would have given me over to say, oh, this is a bullshit win for Team 2. Now this is saying it's a bullshit win for Team 1. Cause this is the last anti-nuke. This next nuke lands. It doesn't seem like it was placed particularly well, but this next nuke lands. You have to be shitting me. He would have been able to stop 1 more nuke, and maybe that wouldn't have saved him, but that was some Class A bullshit. Did they mention it? Brutal. I hope that was in regards to that. You never see anti-nukes actually fuck it up. And this is him dead, right? He's just dead. Okay, never mind. He's not just dead, because UEF. Fuck you. I guess all of the comms could get an upgrade that would theoretically make them tanky enough to deal with that, except for maybe Cybran. Are you teleporting? You're teleporting. Where are you teleporting to? Probably somewhere over here. I don't even know. Where's your comm, Explosive? Oh. His comm was apparently over here making tac missile bases. Where'd his comm go? Explosive? Hello? Oh. I guess that's a place you could teleport. Chorizo can't win anymore, can he? Abusing extra ACU trash can. Oh, that's not a very nice way to describe Explosive, but checks out. Explosive, I love you. I know you've probably watched this entire thing, because I'm pretty sure it's either you or Icy who watches this while doing bike rides. Or I guess that would be more listening to it. But yeah, hi Explosive. Hi Icy. Hi everybody. If you're still awake, if you're still awake, hello. How are you? Do you want to know something? You're fucking beautiful. Alright. Mike's now no longer right in front of my face after I ear rape everybody. Wake up! Shouldn't be yelling wake up, it's fucking midnight. It's probably not the greatest time to yell wake up. Oh, we're finally at +0 speed. Everything is running in normal speed, everybody. Look at it. It's beautiful. Seriously though, I don't think Chorizo can win. To win a 1 versus 3. Hey! It was a 2 versus 4. Well, actually, yeah, 1 versus 3. You can. Consider your performance. Sub-bear. Subpar. No, listen, no matter how much you try and convince me, Chorizo, and I will reach out to you, I'm not making this a subpar commander. Mainly because if I make this a subpar commander, then anything can be a subpar commander, and everybody's gonna be like, why is mine not a subpar commander? I played like shit. And whenever they're like fucking playing 10 times better than I can, with one arm behind their backs. That's a lot of nukes. There's been a lot of nukes this game. That's just more nukes. GG, well played. Are you going to finally control K, or are you going to do that thing that the other Seton's epic that I casted, where the dude sat in the water for like an hour longer than he needed to? Neither nuke lands. Chorizo, a man broken. He was like Batman and Bane. Oh, that's a lot of Torp Bombers. Torp Bombers are going to kill him, but I'm going to do my Batman and Bane thing. He's like Batman and Bane. He's like, breaks him over his, breaks his spine over his knee. He's like, I've broken your body. Now I must break your mind, or break your spirit. Don't worry, I'll ASF out of fuel. And that's a dead Chorizo noob. If you all enjoyed this cast, please consider liking. Thank you to my Patreons, Timothy Catwood, Snogthar, and Sergeant Syphilis. Woo! Go check out my Patreon. I love each and every one of you. You are beautiful. Like if you liked it. Dislike if you didn't. Subscribe because you watched a fucking hour and 6-minute video. If you are here and you're not subscribed, shame on you. Goodbye.